I got friends that wouldn't come. I'm like, man, your boy doing this thing. Y'all be sleeping on me. Don't think just because I walk around and laugh a lot and talk a lot, we ain't making no money. I got friends I've been knowing since high school, college, elementary school, middle school. Hey, man, your boy doing something good. Come check it out. All right, I'll be there. Man, you know what? Something came up. You can make money or excuses, but not both. You can't do both. You got to make up in your mind right now that you're going to change who you are and get into some of these God-given instincts you have, because you change your mind, you change your life. See, people miss this. If you're good at making excuses, it's hard to excel in anything, because you've mastered the number one thing that's going to take you out the game. Everybody has a good excuse. Everybody has a good excuse. I had a good excuse not to be here. Everybody has a good excuse. See, let me be clear. And he's going to kill me, but let's be clear. My father is in a hospital bed now. It's not to put a damper on things. I talked to him 30 minutes ago. He's fine. Had a procedure. He's fine. He got faint. They found some fluid in his lungs. He was breathing. Glad he pulled over. Went to the fire department. They took good care of him. He's fine. He said, son, I wanted to be there to play the guitar for everybody. I said, Dad, this ain't the last one. This ain't the last one. You get better. Get doctor's orders, son's orders. You get better. We're going to be here. So I promise you, we're going to have that guitar flying and that music playing next time. But I had an excuse to let my energy what? Drop. Man, Dad in the hospital. So y'all write this down. Relative weight of importance. What is the relative weight of importance? Weight as in pounds, ounces. What is the relative weight of importance? That means how important is what's happening to you right now? It may be important, but does it affect what you're doing or what you can do right now? There's nothing I can do. The doctors can do more for him than I can when? Right now. So it's no need of me flying out there. Not what? Right now. Did I say I'm not going? I said the relative weight of what? Importance. There's nothing I can do for him right now. The doctors and nurses can take care of him when? Right now. Right now, Brian got people flying in town and driving 16, 17 hours. I got to work when? Right now. But see, some of y'all couldn't do this. Some of y'all can do this. See, you think that work right now and my dad being in the hospital are synonymous with love. Wrong. See, that's the mind. That's the trick you play on yourself. I feel guilty because I'm supposed to be doing that. I'm supposed to be doing this. No, I'm supposed to be doing what I'm doing because guess what? If the situation gets worse, this will afford me to move him with me. See, when you understand relative weight of importance, then there's an extra plus duration. See, when you give everything enough time and you weigh things out as to how important they are at this particular what? Time. It's the relative weight of importance plus duration. You got to give stuff enough time. See, in time, people will see that I made a good decision. Because as your parents get older, and you guys have already experienced these things, and as you get older and your family get older, everything changes. And you got to be ready for that change. So I can look up and be like, you know what, Pops, I'm tired of going back and forth anyway. You getting a little older up in age, I tell you what, guest house, move in. See, I didn't hear that. I didn't say my house. Now, my mom in the building somewhere where my mom saying all this talk about dad, both y'all stay up there in the guest house. She said, I've been asking for a guest house 10 years. Ma, I got you. I got you. See, you got to understand the relative weight of what? Importance. How important is what you're going through right when? Now. See, I know you came through some traffic. Guess what? That's over. You still tripping? I know the flight attendant may have been ugly to you, but guess what? That's over. Did you land safely? She ain't got nothing to do with the fact that you got here. People say, Brian, how was your flight? I said, I'm talking to you. It was great. No such thing as a bad flight if you can ask me how it was. Because I've been on something where my heart dropped. We ain't gonna make it. You ever been on a flight where it dropped your heart, your stomach go up into your throat? I've been on some flights where my heart dropped. People say, Brian, how was your flight? I said, if I'm talking to you, it was great. See, every step above ground, man, is great. As long as you can look up, you can get up. As long as you can look up, you can get up. And I'm not really a motivational speaker, believe it or not. I just tell facts. I tell the truth. And the truth of the matter is, as long as you're alive and you can strive, you can accomplish anything. As long as you're alive and you can strive, you can accomplish what? Anything. But the problem is, some of you guys don't realize that you're still alive. You don't realize it. That's why I wake up every day with some vitality. I'm like, what's next? Some of y'all don't even realize you're still alive. The system, society, so-called mentors, people, experiences, relationships have tricked you into thinking you dead. And that's how some of y'all live. I'm not talking about anybody in particular, because as y'all know, I flew by y'all a second ago, changed clothes like Superman, I flew back in. So I don't know what happened for you when you got here. What I do know is that there's somebody in this room that's going through some stuff. That I know. What I do know is there's somebody in this room that has a concern that they have to deal with after Game Changer. That I do know. What I do know is somebody in here barely made it up in here. But you did. But you did. That I do know. And what I do know is that because you did, it was meant to be. So what has to happen now is you got to determine whether or not your body is here or your soul. That's a big difference now. Some of y'all here, you in the seats, your butt gonna start hurting in a minute. I'm gonna have to shake you out a little bit. But is your soul here? Do you really believe that you can get 2 or 3 nuggets that can change your life? Do you believe that? Yes. See, some of y'all come through here, you looking for like the big thing. Brian, what's the magic? What's the secret? It's no secret. Life is a compound effort, or it's the decisions of compound things coming together at one time that land you exactly where you are. See, I got off my butt when I was 19, so I retired when I was 22. That's 21 years ago. I got off my butt when I was 19 and went to a meeting, so I retired when I was 22. Took 3 years. In retrospect, long time? No. See, some of y'all, what you don't understand is this. People say, Brian, man, in 3 years, I'll be 53. I said, well, if you don't do anything in 3 years, how old will you be then? Shoot, man, nobody got no time to be investing, man, making no money, crypto. You're doing all this stuff. Boy, nobody got time for that. I said, well, how old will you be in 3 years if you don't do anything? Well, 53. Well, sound to me like you need to do something. You still going to be 53. See, that's the excuses. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for that. But you got time for everything else. It's people in line right now for $1 billion lottery when God gave you $1 billion. They in line. Yeah, I think it went up to $1 billion. Mega whatever, power whatever. Now don't get me wrong. I might play. I do want to speed this thing up. Just in case y'all see me at the gas station. I didn't say nothing was wrong with it, Terrence. Look, I didn't say nothing was wrong with it.
Look, it don't matter.
Because it can get ugly. No, it can get ugly. Whose was this? No. Yours was quicker. Look, they talking about we family. Yeah, everybody family. Everybody don't matter. It's all blueprint. Yeah. Until it hit. That damn Brian switched the tickets up. Terrence won. Let's get on tape. Delilah. Terrence. Good luck. There y'all go. Now y'all did it. Not me. What was my point? It's people in line right now. $1 billion lottery waiting 8 hours at a lucky store where this guy hit 2 times. People in line 8 hours. You tell them to give you 30 minutes on the phone. They can't do it. That person can hit the lottery, and if they don't change this and change this, they'll be back in the lottery line. See, the difference with me, guys, I cashed my lottery ticket in a long time ago. Cash it in. I'm hitting the lottery every day. It has nothing to do with money. It's got to do with your growth, spirituality, friendships, connections, the way you feel. I'm winning. Because how you feel is what's to come. How you feel is what's to come. So if you feeling miserable right now, guess what? Here it comes. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to validate it. The universe works one way. Boom, misery. So when I wake up feeling great, I'm not saying I don't have bad days. When I wake up feeling great, and I know you guys are coming from all over the country and all over the world and all over the state, and I know I got trainers that's going to help me this weekend kill it, and I know you guys are going to get rewards and recognition, and we're going to start the raffle for a 500 SL Mercedes-Benz, then you should be feeling better. But you know what some people do? You so used to being you. You up in here right now, paid, traveled, hotel, rental car, registration, came up in here, and you still you right now. He said this last time, we saw instincts. I changed the animals, damn it. Don't get it twisted. Drop your little wall. This ain't the tiger, okay? Saw this last time. You in here with a tube. I don't get it. I don't get why people do things and then go right back to themselves. I do, but that's another training. It's called auto-suggestion. You haven't made a decision yet to change automatically, subconsciously, so it can manifest consciously. You haven't made that decision yet. See, it's all in the core. So tonight is about getting down to the what? Core. To the core. I got a special guest going to join me up on stage in a minute, so I got to get ready. Y'all ready? Yeah. Put your pants down. Everybody do me a favor, clap once. I'm going to add a clap each time. You got to change the way you walk. You got to change the way you talk. You got to change the way you think. You got to change the way you act. That's how you change your life. Welcome to the Instinct series. Let's go. Let's go.